These days I find it more and more difficult to shop in the shops. You read the labels and you read all the different ingredients that you can't pronounce or don't understand, and it's more like it's a byproduct of food, not a food. I got into coastal foraging through a Japanese cyclist who was traveling through Africa. So when he came down here to the rocks, he couldn't believe how many available sea vegetables we have. Fresh and just abundant. And he couldn't understand why nobody else was on the rocks with him gathering. So he opened my eyes to the amazing abundance that we have. In the intertidal rock pools there are lots of different things. There's shellfish, there's the mussels, there's limpets, there's periwinkles, there's lots of meat and protein there, and then there's also protein in the form of seaweed. There's a huge array of seaweed. There's kelp, which is the fastest growing seaweed in the world, so it's highly sustainable to forage. If you show people seaweeds and things, they'll be like, yeah, okay, sure. Yeah, okay, that looks lovely. But if you actually encourage them to eat it and taste it and preferably make it themselves, then they are very pleasantly surprised and they're much more likely to try it again. I love my food. And I wouldn't be doing this if it didn't taste good. In this rising trend of foraging, it's really important to remember sustainability rules. You've got to know what you're picking, you've got to know how to pick it sustainably. That's why I was using a pair of scissors and I was only picking a third of it so that the rest could regrow. There's seasons for picking seaweed as well. There's always ecosystems going on in any rock pool, even under one rock. So you've got to be careful and aware of any creatures that are around. If you lift up a piece of seaweed and there's a little like home, you don't want to disturb that, so put it down and choose something else. I want to eat this kind of food more and more. Grow vegetables, eat indigenous edibles. There's so many amazing food sources around us that we're not necessarily aware of. I think if you are skeptical about it, then you just got to try it. You just got to come and taste it. Yeah, you won't be disappointed.